So hello people, so today we'll be solving LeetCode daily question 2265. That is count nodes equal to average of subtree. In this we'll be given a root of binary tree and we have to return the number of nodes where the value of node is equal to the average of the values in its subtree. Okay, and note the average of n elements is the sum of n elements. This is basically just the average formula, and a root of subtree a subtree of root is a tree containing consisting of root and all of its descendants. Okay, so let's move to the explanation about test cases. Let me just zoom in. Yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so if I first, let's say, total number of, we are having a tree which is given as 4, 8, 5, 0, 1 and 6, and in this the output is 5, and here's the explanation that the average of tree is subtree when we start from 4, that is we'll be considering 4 and all of its descendants, that comes out to be 4 plus 8, that is 12, 12 and 1, 13, 13 and plus 0, 0, 13 plus 5, 18, 18 and 6, 24. Okay, so the sum comes out to be 24 and the total number of nodes which are involved in this is 6. So that results me that node value, that is 4. Similarly, if I go for 5, that 5 plus 6 will give me 11. 11 by 2 again gives me 5. Okay, so that's why 5 will also be included in the answer. Similarly, if I go for let's say 0, 0 will also be included. Similarly for 1, and then if we go for 6, 6 will also be included. You can just find these average, and the total number of these values comes out to be 5. Okay, so the answer is 5. Okay, so now let's move towards the approach for this question. What we can do, we can do a DFS traversal, and we'll be keeping the track of the nodes and the total nodes in that particular subtree. Okay, so what we'll be doing, we'll be using a pair class. Okay, we'll be doing okay, let me just second. So what we'll be doing, firstly we'll be setting a count variable as global and we'll be setting it to 0. Then what we'll be doing, we'll be calling a function, let's say that is PostOrder function, and in that we'll be passing just a root node. Okay, and first condition that if root will be okay, the return time for this will be the object of pair class, that is we'll be keeping the number of tracks from that particular node. Okay, so let's say we are having from 4 from 4 we can reach 6 nodes, so we'll be keeping a track of 4 comma 6 in this way. Similarly for 5 it will be 1, let's 5 comma 1, and for 6 it will be 1 only, because from 6 we, okay, from 6, sorry, it should be 0. Okay, so this is how what we'll be doing, storing in the pair function. Okay, so yeah, that will be returning me an object of pair class, that is pair, let's form a pair of integer comma integer, where the key will be of the node value, and value will be the count of the particular descendants of it. Okay, if root is equal to null, what we'll be doing, returning new pair 0 comma 0, let's say. Okay, so just move it a little bit above. Okay, so yeah, here we'll be writing our main logic, that is we'll be creating a pair object, let's say left, that will be equal to, and we'll be calling the PostOrder function recursively with root dot left. And then what we'll be doing, we'll be similarly creating, okay, let me just write pair over here, pair left, and here also pair right, that will be returning with PostOrder traversal from the right node, root dot right. And then what we'll be doing, I'll be calculating the sum of the nodes, that is sum will be equal to left dot get key plus right dot get key plus node dot value. And similarly, what I'll be doing, I'll be updating the count will be equal to left dot value plus right dot value plus 1. Okay, so and here if I'll be checking that if root okay, not root, no dot, okay, I'm passing, okay, here it should be root, so yeah, root dot var, yeah, if root dot value, okay, no, yeah, it should be equal to the average, that is uh, node sum divided by count. Then what we'll be doing, we'll be increasing the counter by 1, count plus plus. Okay, otherwise what we'll be doing, we'll be returning new pair, a new pair of no sum and count. Okay, so this is how we'll be going with the function. Okay, so at the end it will be from the main function, that is, I don't know, let's say the name of the function is main only, no, not this. Let's say the name of the function is this, with parameter is tree node root. We'll be calling post order function, post order root, and we'll be returning simply count variable. Okay, so this is how we'll be going with the question. So now let's uh, move towards the coding window. Yeah, so let's first declare a variable count. Count should be equal to 0, and here let's call the function post order with root, and what we'll be doing, we'll be returning count. So now let's write this post order function, uh, private, and we'll be the return type of it will be pair of integer and integer type, and then post order with parameters as tree node. Let's name it node. Okay, so what we'll be doing, that if node is equal to null, what I'll be doing, return new pair of 0 comma 0. Okay, otherwise what I'll be doing, I'll be creating a pair object integer comma integer left, that will be equal to post order node dot left. Similarly, pair integer comma integer right, that will be equal to post order node dot right. And then what I'll be doing, I'll be calculating the sum, that will be equal to left dot get key plus right dot get key plus node dot val. And similarly, count will be equal to left dot get value plus right dot get value plus 1. Okay, so here I'll be checking that if node dot val is equal to sum by count, what I'll be doing, I'll be incrementing the count variable, and otherwise I'll be after this if condition, I'll be returning new pair sum comma count. So now let's submit it. Okay, integer, okay, yeah, the comma integer. Okay, it gives me wrong answer. What's the answer? It's giving 0. Okay. Uh, equal to sum by count. Just let me do this. Uh, Still wrong answer. The count is not getting updated as I can see. So what are you doing with time? If node is equal to null, return new pair 0, 0 pair integer left node dot left. Similarly, what are you doing for right? Node dot right. Node sum will be equal to left dot get key plus right dot get key plus node dot val into node count. Okay, I don't see issue with this, but let's get value, get key, get +1, new post order root. Okay, okay, I guess this is causing an issue. Okay, this is not also causing an issue. So what could be the possible issue be? Okay, so yeah, I am able to figure out the problem. The problem is not with this private, but here with the naming convention, as I am using count variable here also, and globally I have also declared count. So what basically it is doing, that this function is using the this count variable for the calculation of node dot value. So I just need to replace this with node count. Okay, so yeah, this will work now, and else everything in the code was correct, but just with this small mistake, the code was not working properly. Okay, so node count. Now let's submit it. Yeah, and it will get accepted now. Okay, because the problem was in this count, in this function, this count value was the count value was being calculated perfectly, but this function was returning this count which has been initialized with 0. So this was the issue. So now let's submit it. Yeah, and it gets accepted. Okay, so this was it for today. Thank you for watching.